Amplify Science Plate Motion Engineering Internship, Chapter 1, Day 9, completing the proposal. We begin with our warm-up. We take our daily notes with date and message. There's only one task for the day, so we'll make sure we get that down in our daily to-do list. Then the teacher takes us on a quick tour of the introduction and conclusion paragraphs. So there's a couple projections to look at. So the introduction, I'm just going to hop over to the rubric in the far right that includes all the elements of a quality introduction. So an introduction thoroughly summarizes the design request and describes all criteria. It describes the proposed design by listing all the variables and details of the final results. And there's an example down below of a claim that you could use. But I'm going to hop over to Classroom and remind you that posted with Day 8 and Day 9 is an example. So you also want to read through the introduction paragraph for a full written example to get you on the right track. Once we've taken a look at the introduction, we hop over to the next step, and that is the conclusion. And again, I'll hop over to the Excels column of the rubric. What we're really shooting for is a description of design priorities. It's clear. It summarizes the trade-offs and the optimal design, and it's detailed and thorough, including a strong closing statement. How do we do that? We, in our summary, describe our priority and why we selected it, any trade-offs we made, any design strategies that we used. In other words, where did certain sensors go better than others, and then any additional research from the dossier, and then include a closing statement about why this design is optimal and should be the choice. And hopping over to Classroom again to our example document, scrolling to the bottom to the conclusion paragraph, reading an example of what would meet that kind of criteria. So using that as a model, you get time to come back and finalize your proposal. And your after-hours work is always to just double check that you've met all the daily tasks. And if anything needs to carry over tomorrow, you note that. And it'll be fine only Day 10 tomorrow.